Ah, the nether braces. Look at the... Anyway, while I was running from the village, and I figured why not just ask him how he'd be... So, mystery solved. But also, this king loved armor a lot. And your old pal Quartero was thinking how. But also, don't mind if I do. Here, give this nether wand a swing. Anyway, he said I could have the whole set. And then he got out the map. The fountain was in some tomb in the middle of a cannibal Look at these hands, hero. Look at these. No, I had a better plan. They're 200 years old, and they're made of balsa wood. And punch her so hard she'd die. And there's the other nether wand. Not easy to smuggle these out of the burrow. Speaking of stories, where was I? That was the plan, anyway. As it happened, she would... So, what I did... let me be careful here. I went back to the village. Yes, and while I was there, you lifted the curse instantly. Ah, the molten maw. Here. That is heavy. How does it feel? Can you see me out of... You look really evil, by the way. I can't tell what face you're making under there. Also, legally, I feel like I should be very, very clear about that last part. I don't think the witch is dead. No, I think she lifted the curse, moved... In fact, that's almost certainly what happened. Anyway, I went back to the... I guess what happened was he must have run straight to his armory and started trying on all his precious armor. And I guess the witch came back to life briefly before dying again because he said... And if you suddenly go from a person-shaped body into a spider body and then back into a person body while you're still inside steel armor, well, he died instantly. But if... And honestly, it took a surprisingly time. A few minutes at least. Oh, also... Anyway, I guess what happened was he must have run straight to... And if you suddenly go from a he died instantly. But if you want the details, it exploded all the vertebrae in his spine while his organs got pushed up into his... And honestly, it took a surprisingly long time. A few minutes. Oh, also earlier, did I say the witch came back from the dead? What I obviously meant... What... At any rate, I can report that, unlike the witch, I was able to pry most of him out of this molten mantle here. Let's get... There! Snug as a button. There might still be a few chunks slopping around in there. You can keep those if you find any. The villagers and I... The point is, technically, the king was 100%... So, yours truly helped himself as agreed. Naturally, I chose the nether beetle set. But then I also liked the look of them, and that gave me another idea, which is why not steal everything? Now, I'll bet you're wondering. I said at the beginning that this... but you have two... the Ember and Force. I know it looks like it's on fire, but most of the heat radiates outward. Funny story behind this item set. I'd tried sneaking my way into the universe. I hadn't counted on a... Well, my heart must have been flickering.
We will fight and we will win.
Legion Commander!
Души, я чую их.
I earned my throne through blood.
Дракон идет в бой.
Поиски крови начинаются.
Here comes the axe.
I'm coming out swinging.
Chaos rides.
I see where this road ends.
I have seen how this war ends. No chains can hold me. Spreading enlightenment at the tip of my spear.
The Gorgon.
Никому не превзойти царя.
Do not fear me. I come for you all. Look at me. Stare your death in the face.
Rises from the deeps.
I speak for the trees.
Cursed dawn.
Warriors of the wood.